Hi everyone, it's Dan from Hackmakers. Thank you for joining us for the award ceremony for the United Nations World Innovation Day 2022 Global Hackathon. In this event, we've had over 3,500 participants, mentors, and support staff join us from over 80 countries and 20 time zones worldwide. On behalf of our team at Hackmakers, I want to express my gratitude and appreciation for our lead sponsors Oracle and Polygon and our challenge sponsors IPFS Filecoin, AI for Diversity and Google Cloud. We are really excited to distribute over 25,000 Australian dollars worth of prizes to our Fun Challenge winners and the 6 finalists across 3 challenge categories: Tech for Good, Blockchain for Good, and NFTs for Good. World Innovation Day brings us together as we collaborate and innovate, and it's fitting to have an amazing lineup of speakers from across the globe to bring us insight and inspiration as we reflect and celebrate on your achievements during this great event. Please welcome the Honourable Judith Collins, Member of Parliament, New Zealand.
Kia ora, hello. I'm the Honourable Judith Collins from New Zealand. I'm the National Party spokesperson for science, research, innovation and technology. And these are areas I'm absolutely passionate about. And they're areas where, no matter if you're in New Zealand, the UK, Australia, or anywhere else around the world, we can all be in it together, solving the problems of the world, solving problems around climate change, around health, around education. But we do need to have these ideas shared. So thank you for being part of Hackathon. What a great idea, bringing people together so we can solve some of those problems. And thank you, Steve, for making sure that this works. Steve Norrie, you're a champion in this area of AI. Thank you for the work you do. And another big thank you to the sponsors, because without you, it's going to be hard to have these again. It's really important that we're all working together, acknowledging that none of us will have all the solutions, but together we can do it.
Please welcome Chris Chilia, Senior Vice President, Technology and Customer Strategy, Oracle Japan and Asia Pacific.
Wow, it's always astounding to see the sheer level of innovation that's coming out of this hackathon, especially now where the topic of sustainability is even more important. Now, just a couple of weeks ago, Oracle, together with Pamela Rucker, the CIO advisor at Harvard Professional Development, released a study that was titled, play on words here, the No Planet B. It's a study of more than 11,000 consumers and business leaders across 15 countries. And in a nutshell, it showed that people are fed up with the lack of progress towards sustainability and social initiatives. For me, living in Asia Pacific, this is very real. The challenges of climate change can leave countries more exposed to flooding and heat waves, and that in turn can impact food supplies and health conditions. It is absolutely critical that we do something now. And what I find uplifting are the daily engagements that I've been having with customers across the globe in how they're using technology to drive this sustainability agenda. Here in Australia, Container Exchange Services is a joint venture between Coca-Cola and Lion Brewing. And they're using AI and ML and analytics that's embedded in the Oracle Autonomous Database to expand their program, which today recycles more than 4 billion drink containers. And that's just across 2 states in Australia, Queensland and Western Australia. Or the Okinawa Electric Power Company. They use our AI-based software to provide hundreds and thousands of their customers with very personalized ways to reduce their energy footprint. In Europe, powertrain developer Punch Torino, well, they're combining their engineering and design expertise with high-performance computing in the cloud to convert thermal engines from fossil fuels over to hydrogen fuels. And in America, across California coastline, they've been testing AI and drone technology to visually spot and clear rubbish in the waterways. All of these are just a very, very small sample of examples. And with the accelerating adoption of the cloud, the only thing really holding us back is our imaginations. And I think what we got is a glimpse of that throughout this event. We're very proud at Oracle to be sponsoring for the second year running the hashtag World Innovation Day run by Hackmakers, bringing together people from all different backgrounds and experience, culture and passions and skills, and basically into a very intense innovation sprint in this big melting pot that we call the cloud. Having been involved with Hackmakers, I'm privileged to see some of the incredible results, ranging from friendships and business connections to brand new companies and novel ideas being born out of this exchange. It really is simply amazing. So I want to thank all of you participants, all of the sponsors, all of the partners for the enormous contribution that you put into this event and that commitment that you put into this as well. A big congratulations to everyone for being a part of such an important event. Now, whether or not you're one of the winners, it's kind of immaterial, because these events really do bring personal development and growth for everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. And finally, I'd like to say a big congratulations to the Hackmasters team and the mentors as well for providing yet another exceptionally well-run hackathon. Thank you.
Please welcome Rahat Chaudry, Developer Advocate, Polygon Technology.
What's up, everyone? My name is Rahat. So I'm a developer advocate over at Polygon, and I'm beyond excited that we were able to be a part of this hackathon and to really help enable a lot of you folks to access the tools that you need in order to build some amazing solutions to actual real-world problems. It's just been a blast seeing what you've built. Some of my favorite solutions were those that tackled various ecological and climate-related issues. See, at Polygon, we strive to be an Ethereum scaling solution, but also a blockchain that works with the planet Earth. We recently released our Green Manifesto, where we're committing to offset all of the carbon emissions and are striving to actually be carbon negative in this space. And we're one of the first blockchains to do so. And I saw that same mission, that same passion, like resonating in a lot of the work that many of you folks have been doing throughout the various pitches, applications, and proof of concepts that I've looked through. See, building for people and building a better future, it starts with making sure that our home, planet Earth, is taken care of. And even taking another step, going beyond that, I've just been really excited to see folks just using Web3 and blockchain technologies to figure out new and novel ideas for just tackling different issues in society. I've seen awesome projects that, go in and make sure that voting is done in a fair way so that all of our voices can be heard, or applications that help artists and creatives build a sustainable income so, they can follow their passions, or just applications that tap into public services like those in the medical field or other civil servants, and just figuring out how Web3 can improve sharing data from those of us who are using these services, and just doing so in a secure, sustainable way. And I just saw so many of these issues, so many of these problem statements, so many of these applications being tackled in a very thoughtful approach. There are folks building for people, both from the mobile world as well as the web world. It's amazing just to be able to see so many of you folks, even in this tight hackathon environment, building to make sure that your solutions are accessible to different types of people, no matter how they choose to consume your application. And I'm really excited just by the different things I've been seeing built here, and even more excited just to see how everyone who participated here goes and takes these applications even beyond this hackathon. I just would love to see a lot of you folks making the real world impact that I know you want to make. And I hope this hackathon really empowered you to get started in those steps and really take this to a point where you make that difference in the world. So, thank you for helping to build the future of the internet, helping to contribute to technology that just helps better the world in some way. I can't wait to see where you goes next, where these applications go, and how it affects the world. So thank you for being part of this and building.
Please welcome Beau English Witzling, Head of Oracle's Developer Relations.
Hi, I'm Beau English Witzling, Global Head of Developer Relations for Oracle. The work my team is primarily focused on is changing the way that Oracle talks to developers. And I'm super proud of the work we've achieved leveraging the startup ecosystem with a strong foundation of collaboration and partnerships. I have more than 25 years of experience in information technology, have led large-scale development teams, and created enterprise programs and startups from scratch. This year, the theme of World Creativity and Innovation Day was collaboration. Something we learned in last year's World Innovation Day Hackathon was that solutions to solve the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, needed partnership and collaboration. That's why this year we focused the challenge on SDG 17 to see how we might be better together. Partnerships are the future and where we need to be much more effective, which is why we challenge participants on how we might form partnerships and build key solutions for data, monitoring, and accountability, not only to support reporting around the SDGs, but also how we can create new and unique opportunities that help during times of change. Being a judge for this year's hackathon has been a privilege, and I am, quite happy to say quite challenging too. From what I observed over the hackathon weekend and to the final pitches, teams excelled in exploring partnerships and creating opportunities where different organizations, be it governments, private companies, and communities, came together to collaborate, engage, and unlock those endless possibilities. Information and data were a common thread amongst teams, and it was interesting and exciting to see how data was used. They demonstrated the social impact of what their idea was making, connecting people and organizations together, making the experience simple, transparent, and timely. Even though the other two challenges in the hackathon were focused on blockchain and NFTs, we saw teams using these technologies in the context of partnerships and collaboration. We'd encourage teams to look at Oracle Apex in building out their solutions, and we're thrilled to see how teams took advantage and leveraged this low-code platform to create apps, visualize impact, and use APIs to access data. Finally, warmest congratulations to all the participants of the World Innovation Day Hack 2022. Oracle has been delighted to be sponsoring for the second year running, and I'd like to give special thanks to the Hackmakers team and to all the mentors, especially my colleagues from Oracle, who gave so much of their personal time to support teams regardless of the technology that was underpinning their solutions. I'd also like to expend a special thanks to Saif Hack and Mike Lux, who shared their personal stories and experiences. Thank you.
Before we get to the major prizes, we had a number of fun challenges during the hackathon that demonstrate the spirit of the Hackmakers community. Our fun challenge winners are Janaim, whose cool desktop we found was very, very cool. Joyo Patro, with his World Innovation Day desktop wallpaper. Glory, with a great photo of Team Wonder. And for the first time ever, we have a tie for the crown of Hacker Chef. Sahib with their great omelette and Hira with their sheer korma. Now, to the announcements that we have all been waiting for. For our honourable mentions, we have Team Garbage Goober. Congratulations, Mohinish and Jonathan. Thank you also to Nikki for your mentorship.
Hello everyone, welcome to our project Garbage Goober. Garbage Goober is a reward distribution system for proper waste management. So here we are going to reward users for disposing of their waste categorically at specific smart bins we set up. So here we have developed two different applications, web app and a mobile app. So let us first see the web app. So here I'm going to enter my address where I want to get my reward, and here I'm going to upload an image of the waste. So this will be now a manual process, but once a machine is built, a vending kiosk, the images will be automatically taken by the vending machine, and the type of the waste is automatically predicted. Here you can see the waste is glass, it is automatically categorized. And let us enter the weight 1 kg and let us submit this transaction. So a smart contract is written for reward distribution in Polygon network. So I am approving this transaction right now. And here you can see the amount of carbon we have offset. And our transaction is confirmed as well. If we check out the balance of the account, the balance is increased.
We also made a mobile app. The mobile app connects to a Web3 wallet, is able to log in and authenticate, and then from there it is able to also take pictures, and these pictures are uploaded to IPFS, and an NFT is minted using that image.
We aim to eliminate as much CO2 emissions as possible while making recycling a fun and rewarding experience.
Team Coral Brigadiers. Congratulations, Mohammed, Joseph, Aisha, Tamisi, Nkrumah, Megan, Sundaram, Tayelu, and Omar. Thank you to Fatima, Lynn, Gaurav, Jason, and David for your mentorship.
We aim to raise awareness by creating a coral reef community globally and mobilize people for the good. Our solution aims to meet 5 important SDGs with our solution.
Coral gardeners bleaching map provide different severity ratios ranging from low to high as per the location of coral reef. Coral gardeners NFT section is a marketplace for buying and selling of different NFTs related with coral. Coral gardeners event page shows different events happening all across the globe. Coral gardeners partnership page shows a detailed report of all the partners partnering with the platform.
Visitors to our site are greeted with information about the problems coral reefs face and the efforts to save them. Because the largest contributor to the bleaching of coral reefs is the warming of the oceans, when they open our coral bleaching map, they will see a vision that evokes the sense that our coral reefs are on fire. As they mouse over the map, they will see information about bleaching events around the world. When they click on a reef's marker, they will see more details and have the option to make a purchase or donation to help with conservation and restoration efforts for that reef. They can choose to purchase a coral reef themed NFT from one of our partners or make a donation on our NFTs page. We believe that our visitors will be inspired to act, and they will be presented with the opportunity to search through events related to supporting coral reefs around the world. With the expanding awareness that doing good is good for business, we expect that companies of all sizes will be interested in being associated with the preservation and restoration of coral reefs.
Team Fund 3. Congratulations, Anna, Pierre, Julian, Abdul, and Majid. Thank you to Himanshu for your mentorship.
Fund 3 is the world's first crowdfunding NFT platform, a platform that's dedicated to using the power of art to leverage crowdfunding.
Welcome back, everyone. So what makes us unique? The concept behind Fund 3 is not only to create a platform for transparent funding via blockchain, but to also leverage donations amount by partnering with well-known NFT artists who wish to elevate their career in the Web3 world. So how does Fund 3 work? Well, we have 3 different types of users on the platform. First, we have donors. Second, fundraisers. And third, we have NFT artists. And now a demo from the point of view of a donor. On our website, you can see directly 3 options for our users: start a funding, Fund 3 artists, or explore projects. In this case, we will be exploring projects. Once you click on that, the page will redirect you to the featured fundraisers of the moment. We're going to select Stand with Ukraine. Once this is done, the page will redirect us to the NFTs that are currently on exhibitions throughout this donation. We will be choosing the Stop War, Tears of War. Once you choose the NFT, it redirects you to checkout, where you can connect your wallet or get a custodial wallet. After the user is done completing the transaction, the page will redirect them to the monthly Fund 3 sustainability goal. Fund 3 commits to feature NFTs related to the 17 goals all throughout the year.
Thank you so much for watching.
For our bronze medal finalists, we have Team Wonder. Congratulations, Glory, Anosiki, Anam, and Samuel.
Alox is a platform that offers decentralized, secure, and transparent voting. So enables our customers to vote securely, to view the transparent election results or voting results, enable our customers to let me show you around. So first off, voters are able to vote directly into the system, and now it means that the customers will be able to sign up. For sign up, you just input your names, just credentials. So for this demo, I disabled database connection. But now there's something called the SSN, BVN, and NI verification. This is just important national identity numbers that are meant to identify citizens and enable them to be identified. You can enter this. Cool. So now it also says ensure your MetaMask app is set up. So now once you do that, we are entering the voting section. So now, as you can see, this due to that I'm a pre-existing customer, my wallet is actually showing that I'm connected to the net. Our platform is not just a platform. It's just meant to be a movement. It's meant to be a way for people to actually get to trust blockchain technology more and get to use it better. So after that, the user is also able to vote. So once the user clicks on cast vote, so now as you click on OK, you want to connect to your MetaMask wallet. As it's connecting to your MetaMask wallet, it's going to proceed to fund your account. It's going to proceed to fund your account. Once you're able to settle out gas fees, that's if you're using crypto, if you're any crypto and the rest for your MetaMask, then you can actually earn your vote account. For now, since there's no crypto, listening to your vote actually count on this thing. But it's something easy and straight and simple. Thank you very much.
Team Confluence. Congratulations, Namisi, Namara, Uma, Kelly, Anas, Kasid, and Mubin. Thank you to Fawzi, Jason, Deepthi, and KY for your mentorship.
We're Team Confluence, and this is Angel Donor, our hackathon solution. We're focused on the aftermath of major disasters when the public wants to help. The problem is this help can lead to the disaster after the disaster. 80% of donations are made in this time, but 60% of those items are discarded, and just 20 cents in every dollar goes to victims. Our solution is based on Sustainable Development Goal number 17. We're supporting partnerships between donors, suppliers, and relief workers. Our cloud-based solution is the way in which we do this.
Let's take a look at how it works. You see the latest disaster news, and you want to help. Angel Donor, a real-time disaster map of all the disasters in need of help, just a click away. You get all the top 15 humanitarian agencies in the world requesting donations, from ICRC to WFP, powered by Oracle Epics. You land on the homepage, where you get a live chat features, where you can communicate with your choice of humanitarian agency. Then we have relief maps powered by GTAGs, showing real-time disaster alerts. Then we have requests coming from humanitarian agencies like UNHCR, and donors can communicate with them directly through our platform. Lastly, we have requests for donations with integration of PayPal to make payments easier to your choice of donation agency.
For our silver medal finalists, we have Team BCoe. Congratulations, Noor and Nitya. Thank you to Agus for your mentorship.
We are trying to present you some concept that call like you can see, for example, for everyone who get the paper or the app will get sold for the $9, the author will only get $2. It is somehow it is unfair for some author because they write for everything, the marketing, and the publisher just get the most share of it. Well, how it works like for anyone who has published their own paper, they can get NFT and they can sell it, or either giving a free away, and also the smart contract and also transfer and be rented by anyone who will pay for your paper. This is some related to the NFT. The test stack we are using Next.js, we are using IPFS, and also we are trying to use some Vercel app for our demonstration with some connection with the Polygon testnet. As you can see here from the learner book, it is connected to the MetaMask, to the Polygon blockchain. There is some recent launch, and also when you work as author, you can monitor your own platform by using like this. Okay, you can also create some voucher based on the NFT. Okay, thank you for everything.
Team Kaha. Congratulations, Austin, Wasim, Gul, Rachel, Samir, and Alicia. Thank you also to Lynn and Jason for your mentorship.
AidLink connects aid workers, aid seekers, and aid providers. Crowdsourcing information about disaster situations allows us to gather more information at a faster rate about the conditions in the affected areas. Aid workers in the region can work faster and direct their efforts to best effect, while aid providers outside the affected region can prioritize aid and send it to where it's needed. When someone is affected by conflict or natural disaster, they can find help by connecting to AidLink. They visit the website or install the app, then they say where they are and what help they need and how many people are affected. People in the affected area can also report hazards in the area like floodwaters or urgent requirements for assistance, like people trapped in collapsed buildings. When an aid worker arrives in the affected region, they can create aid points in AidLink. These are then visible to aid seekers, so they know where to go for help. The types of aid available can be specified to ensure that people who need specific help, like, say, medical assistance, can go directly to the best location. As crowdsourced information fills out the picture of the situation, aid workers can send help and supplies to where they are needed and respond quickly to urgent situations. In a world that faces the challenges of climate change, natural disasters, and conflict, humanity needs to come together to create solutions. AidLink will enhance our ability to respond quickly to emergency situations.
And for the first time ever in Hackmaker's history, we have two equally tied winners. Please welcome DD Team. Congratulations, Ruth, Michaela, Lennon, Jalisi, Bianca, and Joshua. Thank you, Gina, for your mentorship.
Una madre de familia está desaparecida desde el 26 de marzo.
En el Perú, alrededor de 16 mujeres desaparecen al día, es decir, una cada 90 minutos.
Llevan más de 24 horas que Ingrid Garamendi salió de su vivienda en Ate Vitarte para hacer unos pagos de una tarjeta y sus celulares, los dos que tenía, se apagaron en horas de la tarde y no se sabe más de ellos.
Around the world, 81,000 women and girls were murdered in 2020. Only in Peru, more than 6,900 women, mostly girls and adolescents, were reported missing during 2021. Many women and children disappeared, leaving worried families, concerned friends, and the police falling victims' steps. So here's the question. What would happen if our families face such situations? We present to you Safer Streets, a platform that contains a database of missing women and girls. Safer Streets allows institutions to analyze the data in an interactive dashboard, including heat maps of places with more disappearances of women and children. Also, it includes an artificial intelligence that can predict the next dangerous place so people can be aware of the information. Safe Street will help the police department find missing women and children because it has a tracking functionality that enables to ubicate the users. The platform allows citizens to write posts in the forum to find a missing person so they can exchange valuable information. And how did we do that? We collect public data from Peru's government about missing people. Then, using Oracle, we transform it into charts and maps easily to understand. Regions, districts, age, and dates were important indicators that permit us not only have specific results trying to find the most dangerous place with high rates of disappearance. It is the base to start making predictions about where, when, and to whom it will happen through the use of artificial intelligence. Our key partners are the government and institutions of women protection that are aware of this important issue. Safe Street will benefit many women and children who feel insecure in the cities. We contribute with a Sustainable Development Goals, number 17, Partnership for the Goals, and number 5, Gender Equality. Safe Street has a great scalability around the world. It's easy and interactive platform, allows institutions to organize and predict the trend to take action, permitting the citizens to be partaker of this model. Behind Safe Street, there is a multidisciplinary and wonderful team who are working for women and children protection. We are students with different skills who support safer place. We want women and girls to be safe wherever they are.
Team Vessel. Congratulations, Philip, Amir, Grady, and Elmore.
Hi, my name is Elmore, and today I'll be presenting the Vera Protocol, our submission for the World Innovation Day Hackathon. Firstly, let's look at the current problem and gap we are faced with in today's society. Residents today have low trust in the government. This is due to a number of reasons, one of which is the risk of information leaks and hacks that expose our personal sensitive data. So we now have a scenario where all our personal data is thrown around in various completely segregated systems, all trying to be secure. There is, however, no single system or database that can securely hold all our necessary information that we use to interact with various societal services every single day. It is extremely costly to create new technology services which harbour this information using traditional data storage systems. With blockchain technology being rapidly developed upon nowadays, governments are of course still so far behind the curve when it comes to adoption. Beyond this, we still have high expectations of faster services. We don't want to use a product that is clunky, slow, or difficult to learn. Now let's talk about what has changed, allowing for a new solution to this problem. Firstly, we have the introduction of blockchain technology. It's a highly secure digital ledger that is nearly unhackable. Utilizing that technology, we have chains like Polygon that offer extremely low gas fees, high speeds, with or without sacrificing security. We also have the concept of IoT, allowing for universal accessibility through things like wearable devices. So now for our proposed solution. The Vera Protocol integrates a secure distributed ledger, allowing a blockchain for each unique society and its services. Any type of service can be provisioned and onboarded with Vera, including privacy-preserving policing, paramedic services, transportation services, emergency services, prescription services, etc. This information is fully encrypted and less susceptible to hacks and data leaks compared to traditional data storage and transmission methods. The very top before you is an illustration of the onboarding process for both users and public service officials. Vera users store their data in an encrypted form upon registration, and upon onboarding, public service verifiers get a sign of restrictions as to what user data they can view. Below that, on the left-hand side, public service officials generate requests for specific users' data. Users periodically monitor for new verification requests through Vera's IPFS portal and can choose to approve any requests that they deem necessary. Upon approving the request, only the requested data is revealed, visible only to the requesting party, with privacy preservation fine-tuned to any degree necessary. Now for a quick demo on our product.
Hello everyone, today I'll be showing a demo use case of a pharmacist securely requesting data from a sample user and then showing the sample user accepting and verifying the request from the pharmacist. Then I'll be showing what the pharmacist is able to see once the sample user accepts the request. So we start off in the pharmacist's account, we go to My Requests and we create a new request. we add the address of the sample user as well as the private key of the pharmacist. Then we click send. We can then go over to the sample user's account. We can go to verifications. We can see here that the security officer is a requesting age, but we're only going to accept the pharmacist at the moment. So we click accept. We get a MetaMask confirmation alert. We click confirm, and we wait the message to be received by the smart contract on the blockchain. Here we go, it says okay, so then we can go back to the pharmacist's account. We go to my requests. We can see that the request has been verified and the data is accurate by the hash comparison. We can view the data, and right here we can only see the precise data that the pharmacist has access to, nothing more, nothing less.
So here are the top value points for our protocol. Firstly, the level of ubiquity. Vera will become a fabric that is omnipresent in our society. Secondly, the level of security and privacy offered by Vera is unmatched. It is extremely cheap to run and maintain. It is also essentially open to it an unlimited number of services and data points. And by building on the blockchain, we are putting ourselves in a great position to stay ahead of the curve. This system therefore enables privacy preservation to the utmost degree on a ubiquitous, scalable, environmentally friendly solution that can be as compliant with government regulations and monitoring as necessary, while respecting the elementary privacy of the users. The protocol has many additions we would like to develop if we had the time to work on it beyond the limitations of the hackathon. Firstly, our current symmetric encryption is susceptible to a number of privacy leaks. We use this implementation purely because it was an algorithm that we could implement within the time frame of the hackathon. These risks can all be avoided by implementing ZKP algorithms. We also want to improve on the verifier experience by creating a more robust and secure administrative mechanism and securely allow more verifier types on board. Lastly, and most importantly, we want to increase the societal adoption of the Vera Protocol. We need to have significant government support and initiative. We also need to make sure that our users are aware that they are using an incredibly secure tool that can simplify their lives. We also believe that through widespread adoption of the Vera Protocol, we can leverage it for its environmental and cost benefits for large corporations and society as a whole.
We will be contacting all the Fund Challenge winners, finalists and winners over the next few days to collect your details, share your exclusive winning certificates and deposit prize money and in-kind winnings for this event. Finally, a sincere thanks to all of our regional partners, the Commonwealth Connectivity Agenda, African University Student Platform, Egypt Innovation, Australian DeFi Association, Data Engineering Latam, and CREA. To all the members of our Hackmakers community, continue to lead, challenge, innovate, and inspire those around you. You are the hackers and mentors that make this community tick. Thanks again for being part of this great event.